Oh wow. Oh wow. Shiny hunting. Shiny hunting once again. Ooh. Mm. Du-du-du. Plugging the headphones because they're looped and it's not. I'm trying to get it back to the date. Mm. So, hello everybody. I know it's been 15 minutes and I haven't really spoken. But hello. This is making me want to get back into hunting and sword. Hi, Owen. Yeah, I would say, like, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Because, honestly, hunting and shield is very, like, sword and shield is very nice. Because, I mean, I've kind of been working on shiny living decks for this game now. Because, because I've just been hunting a lot in this. Like, we've got Gullet, we've got this thing, we got this, we got this little goober, we got these two, this, and this, and this, and that. And our most recent one we've gotten is Woobat, and we're trying to get Roggenrola. But I've been hunting a lot of Gen 5 shinies in this game. Because here's the thing, Gen 5 shinies are very nice. Like, there's a few that are like, it could have been better. Like, Throw and Sock. But majority of them are, like, amazing. You know? But, yeah! And it's a case of, like, I have, the other Pokemon games, too. And I am also trying to do a shiny living dex for Pokemon, ZA. But trying to do both the regular living dex and a shiny alpha living dex. And the shiny alpha one has taken quite a bit of time, just because, like, you know, they're trying to find the alphas. And yeah, the wormhole, or the dimension stuff, kind of makes it easier, especially with the donuts. But if you're not using the donuts and stuff like that, it's kind of hard. But if you got back into Pokemon sword hunting, what Pokemon would you want to hunt for? Or do you think you would go for? Because something else too is like the Brilliant method, where yeah, it's kind of annoying knocking out like 300 or 500 Pokemon to get the decreased shiny odds for the Brilliance. Like this. That's a big list. Especially Alpha Shinies. That'll take some time. It will, especially because it was also would have taken so much time if there wasn't the DLC. Because imagine, especially for a Pokemon like Fennekin, Froakie, and Chespin, where there was only one spawn point for them, and only one could really spawn at a time. Would have, like, just yeah, would have been blech. But probably hunt for Roly-Coly. I love Colossal. Hi, Vals! How am I doing? I'm doing well. Also, Roly-Coly has a nice shiny. Like, it blue. It's a blue boy. It's a blue little guy. I mean, here's the thing that I'm kind of like, about this shiny. I like the blue and all that, but I wish that it would be entirely blue. Or at the very least, like the rock with the eye, the gray rocks around it, and the wheel were a different shade of blue. Because I don't know, it's like, if the rock could change a little too. Yeah, it's like, it's a good shiny because there is blue, but at the same time it kind of, I don't know, it feels kind of like Komala in a sense, where it's like, if the rock on it is stuff that it collects, then that's not it really being shiny, that's just it being more selective of what materials it picks up. If that makes sense. Just being like, But if it's a case of like, no, that's its actual body, then that's a nice shiny. But if it's a case of, yeah, everything that's on its body is stuff that it collects. Then it's just like, well, okay. Um, meh. But yeah, I mean, Roly-Poly, Colossal, Carkol, like that, all three of them have nice shinies. A few mons that just like that too. Yeah, like, again, Komala. Technically, Sinistea and Poltegeist and Sinistra and Poltergeist, because their different shinies is just the container that they're in. Choose the body in different color. Yep. Or there's evil shinies, like Minior, for example. Like, you'll never know that a Minior is shiny unless you knock out its shell. Like, the core is the shiny part, and that is amazing. But at the same time, it's kind of like, why isn't the outside a bit different? Like, why isn't the outside a different color? Like, how are we supposed to know if it's shiny or not? Unless we knock it out to see the core. Mm. Oh, and also with this game too, because, I mean, here's the thing. I want to try to do a shiny living dex in every Pokemon game that I own. And some of those are like, yeah, that's some games that have shiny odds of 1 in 8,192. I don't think I'll ever get a shiny living dex of them unless I only hunt in that game. Like, I do nothing else. I just stream that game the whole time. For the thing, for months, for different shinies. Which wouldn't be bad, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I would like to do a bit of variety. Like, there might be a few days that I want to do Muse Dash, you know, or Outlast, or even Stitching. Wah. But, how you doing, Bells? What you been up to? Because, I might be able to stream tomorrow, but also tomorrow I'm going to be packing and all that, because I am moving into apartment housing thing for college on the 11th. So, doing good in general, editing some shorts for YouTube. Nice! Heck yeah. The tube of you. The tube of you. And eventually TikTok. Ooh, nice. Heck yeah. TikTok. Wanna check my last one? Sure. Yeah, I, yeah, I don't allow links. I'm sorry. I have to say my thing. Because, in the past, like, what the AI bots are doing now wasn't what they were doing in the past. Like, they were actually posting active links. And there were a few times that I got, bot rated. Like, I got assaulted by so many bots raiding into my channel. Like, and this was whenever I was in, like, mostly in makers and crafting kind of space, where me and a few others were talking with one another, and actually had, like, a few of us had, like, a few buttons to do, like, a whole shutdown of stream. Like, if we got a, bot raid, it would, like, we would have, like, 2 to 3 buttons to press, and it would immediately put us on our, like, ending soon or be right back screen, and put the chat in emote only, and all that sort of stuff where it's like, yeah, no, we're shutting this down immediately and waiting for a bit till they're gone and dealt with, kind of thing. So yeah, check this then. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, twas, twas a time. And then there was also the time, too, of, like, whenever, Twitch was kind of being blech to a lot of, small creators, so many of us just stopped streaming for a day to essentially just be, like, re not revolting, but essentially just being like, hey, Twitch, this new policy slash thing that you said, yeah, no one is going to stream on your platform right now. Because we were trying to make a statement, kind of thing. Just being like, oh, this is what you see of us? Yeah, have fun. Have fun with little to no streamers, aside from the ones that were in the 1% that had their, like, the only people that didn't really participate in it were the people that just didn't care, or the people that were, again, in the 1% were, that was their career. So it was a case of, like, if that was your main source of income, slash the only source of income that you had, people were like, okay, yeah, we're not mad at you, slash, we don't blame you for not joining us. Because if it's their main source of income, it's, yeah, you just can't blame them, but at the same time, it's like, a lot of viewers were also told about it and being like, yeah, don't even join Twitch, like, don't even join any streams, like, don't give anyone a viewership, kind of thing, like, this is for both streamers and viewers to be like, hey, Twitch, we're the ones that actually have the power, you can put policies and all of that, but, yeah. We're the ones that are actually using the platform. Yeah. Kinda true that nowadays streamers are mostly hostage of Twitch. Yep. It is what it is. Bright powder incident. Oh. The bright powder incident. Bum bum ba da bum. No, your Mantine can't start hitting. I can add captions too. Yeah! Captions! Dang. I can't believe I'm watching Val's get beat up by a Wormadam. Oh, jeez. But clean. A Wormadam took out your Mantine and Nido King. Oh no. Very simple stuff, but clean. Yes. I hate how whenever you said simple stuff, but clean, my brain immediately was like, ooh, clean. Clean? Cleaning? Cleaning games? Ooh, we're doing cleaning games now? Ooh, what sort of cleaning games? Literally, my brain went towards thinking, ooh, this is a cleanup detail. Yeah, what about it? What? Party. But yeah, clean. Clean. But yeah, so a bright powder proc 5 times in a row. I killed 2 Pokemon because of it. Yeah. Was skill for the Wormadam. That Wormadam was making that bright powder shine. It was like, I got this bright powder, I'm gonna use every single speck of it. Even if it's just the smallest grain, you're gonna miss. It's gonna be too bright for you. Flicks the singular grain into the eye of your Mantine. It can't blink, and it's just like, it's annoying me. Ah. Whee. That was too much for Nidoking and Mantine. Yeah, it was. Mantine and Nidoking just couldn't handle the shine. But yeah, Ruggenrola hunting, we're gonna continue this once we get the Ruggenrola. I don't know what I'm gonna hunt next. I'm open to suggestions. Of course, it would be of stuff that I don't have. Like, say if anyone was to say, you should hunt Muna. It's like, I already have Muna. I could go for Musharna instead. Maybe either find where I can encounter it in the wild, or if it's somewhere that's just like, say the Raidens, the Dynamax Adventures, the DAs. It can really only be found there. Then I'll be like, I don't know. Something so people can check what you already have. Yeah, I mean, I've thought of that, but then it's a case of like, I would probably have it go to a Excel document so that people can see what it is, but then that's kind of risking things a little bit, because it's then being like, hey, I'm giving you a bit of information of what my email for the account is. So, yeah, it would be kind of a case of like, I could make a redeem. I could make a redeem, and then it can be like a once a stream redeem. Someone is like, hey, hunt this next, and then I can put it on a list kind of thing, and then go down the list. And like, the person that does the redeem, I can go into my box and be like, here's everything that I already have. So if you were thinking of me hunting like Wooloo, Nickit, Galarian Zigzagoon, I already have them. Choose something else. I'll go for it. Kind of thing. But at the same time, I'm like, would also be like reasonable. Because if someone like does the redeem and it's just like, okay, go for authentic Sinistea, I will be like, not now. Not now. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that kind of hunt. I'm sorry, but no. Or you can add what do you have in the card below the stream. Do a card for it. Yeah, but then it, like, right now it might be good. But then after a bit, it's like, who's going to read that, if that makes sense? Like, at the start of it, it might be a good thing, but then after I get, like, say if we get to a point where it's like, I have 3 full boxes full, it's like, that's 90 Pokemon. I doubt anyone is going to go through, read 90 plus names to figure out whether or not I have hunted an Applin. So yeah, it solution could just be make a redeem, make it a one-time, a stream redeem, show what I already have in the box, and they can say, hunt this. And I can be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna put it on a list, and then I'll start hunting things in that order. Or maybe not even a once a stream thing, just more of a case of like, I'm spending time hunting on a thing, and then I open up that redeem just to be like, okay, I don't really know what I want to hunt next, so I'm leaving it open to whoever's the first one to claim it. Or I can even do a simple, like, Twitch poll, where I can read, like, I can put up a few random Pokemon, and just be like, okay, you guys vote. Vote who we hunt next. Also, something too, I do also need to just sit down and take the time to actually get these two back installed. And I do want to, like, work more on Let's Go Eevee living decks. I want to get more done of that. And something else, too, that I actually want to try more shiny hunting of is Pokemon Quest. Because you can shiny hunt in this. You can. You can. It is a possibility. You can shiny hunt in it. So, wow. So, I've also, so fun thing, I've... Hi, Raya. So, we're 96 away from 300 on Timber, and I've knocked out the 500 for Rug'n'Rolla. Drillbur. We've knocked out almost 400 of Drillbur, so we're close to 500 with this Mon. Diglett. 325. So 75, 110, right? 110? Drillbur? Yeah, 110. 75, 110, and a decent amount of timbers still to get to 500. But, or at least 300 for timber. But, we're getting places. Yay! I'll be the Pokemon. We still haven't found the shiny, but it'd be good. It's good. I was also debating on whether I named the stream, like, last shiny hunting stream, Still Movin', because I am, like, tomorrow I'm most likely going to focus on packing, but I don't have a lot to pack. It's like, packing stuff, and some of the stuff that I have to pack too, it's already been packed. Like, I haven't unpacked most of my stuff. Are you playing on the new Switch? Yes. Yes. Yeah. I got it all set up. It was easy setup. Because all I had to do was, Because one thing I was a little nervous about was it didn't come with a dock system or something like that. But thankfully it did. It does. So, yippee! Let me swap. Have I used all your moves? I don't think I have. I have. Feels like the Joy-Cons are great, but the controller accessory I'm not a... Yeah, because there's a little bit of room. There's a little bit of flat room. And it's like, you can't really hold the controller comfortably. But, it is better than nothing. Kind of thing. Doesn't feel like a controller either. Yeah. Yeah. Feels too square. Also, one thing too, whenever I got this, I was asked what sort of games I also wanted to get with this, but it was a case of like, most of the games that I would think of getting on the Switch are not even released yet. Like, I feel like the main one would just be the new Pokemon game that's been announced, is like the Pokemon Winds and Wave. It's like, that's not even out yet, so I can't exactly get it. But it's kind of a case of like, I guess I would get, if a new game, just Tomodachi Life, maybe? Mayhaps? Just be like, hey Raya, I made us in the game. But I don't have Tomodachi Life. Because it was also kind of a thing, too, of, like, how consistently would I actually play the game? Cute. No, you. But yeah. But I got mattress topper and pair of shoes, too. So yippee! Was successful shopping thing, because, yeah, last time I got a pair of shoes was, like, last year. Yeah. And it's a case of, like, I have, like, 4 pairs of shoes? Oh, dang, I didn't realize Urshifu ran out of moves, too. Rua has moves still. But yeah, it's like, I have 3 pairs of shoes, but one of them's more formal wear. And yeah. And the other shoes, it's like one of them actually feels like it's constricting, like, it feels like I am participating in foot binding. Because it's just so, yeah. And the other pair, it's like, it feels like they're trying to pull my ankles off. Like, they're giving my ankles a very tight hug. Like, trying to push them in is like, that is an extremely tight fit. Like, I can't, like, I feel like I'm going to dislocate my ankle. And then it hugs my ankle tightly, and then I'm just kind of uncomfortable, and then I start walking a bit weird, and then my feet start hurting, just because the way that I'm walking. So yeah. I did think about getting Tomodachi Life, but I was never a fan of making a me. Yeah, that's kind of what, like, kind of stopped me too. And it's also kind of a case too of like, I'm a chaotic person and a menace. But when I try to purposefully create stuff that could be chaotic and be a menace too, I then just kind of lose interest and I'm like, I don't want to force it. Or I'm just like, I'm not liking this. Because here's the thing, to be a menace is just to do whatever. Like, you don't plan on being a menace, you just are. Like, listen. Listen. You just are a menace. There's no planning around it. You can plan a prank and be a prank menace. But at the same time, it's just like a lot of like just yeah. Given how I'm self-conscious, I don't like trying to make something look like me. Yeah. Yeah. There's that too. Or it's also a case too if like you see so many people like who are very artistic be able to make a one-to-one creation or recreation of actual people into the game, and then you try to do the same thing and you end up just like botching it, and you're just like, I don't even want to try anymore. I don't want to try anymore. Like, what the heck? Like, how does this person make this person, like, make a me that looks like the actual Mona Lisa? And I'm over here trying to paint, like, just nice eyes and nose on this character. And somehow I drew a stick figure on their face. Also, here's the other thing, too. That I'm also like, I feel like you would do, Raya, if you have Tomodachi Life, is trying to pair us together, and the moment Tomodachi version of me does anything wrong, you're going to message me and take it out on me and be like, Silver, how dare? How dare you? How dare you do this? I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? I'm sorry. It's too hot here. Oh, how hot is it right now? Also, do you plan on getting any sleep soon, Raya? Because it's 12:38. No, 6, 1:38. It's 1:38 for you, Raya. What the heck? Are you going to sleep? Mm. 80. That, honestly, that's still blech, weather, but that's way better than like the 90s, 100s. Because, so I did message you about how I actually am volunteering. Want to hang out for a bit. Okay. I appreciate it. I do hope that you're able to sleep, so no. But, yeah, so volunteering to help freshmen move into their housing. The weather is supposed to be around, like, the 90s. where the temperature is supposed to be like the 90s, like maybe, I think 94 degrees Fahrenheit. So probably somewhere in the 30s Celsius. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. But thankfully, I'm on the morning shift. So my shift is from 8:30 to 12. So I don't have to deal with afternoon temperatures where it might be even hotter. Nice. Yeah. Because here's the other thing too, is like, I enjoy morning stuff. Like, I don't think I would, like, personally for me, I don't like, and this is how I schedule my classes too, because all my classes are more in the morning, / they start in the morning and transition into the afternoon. I don't like starting anything in the afternoon. Because, here's the thing. You wake up, and then it's kind of a case of, like, you can study till it's time to go to class. Or you can hang out with friends till it's time to go to class. But you're kind of just in a weird limbo state of just, like, I have to fill my time to do something, but I can't be too busy because I need to get going, kind of thing. So, I enjoy doing the morning because it's like, okay, I'm starting my morning with the classes. Once those classes are done, I can do whatever I want with the time afterward. I can study, I can take notes, I can hang out with friends, I can have my own time. Like, I can do whatever afterwards. Like, there's not really an expectation of, like, hey, you need to be somewhere at this time. Because, like, you need to be somewhere in the morning, but after that, do whatever you want, so long as you're being responsible, kind of thing. Yeah. Cute. So, something I do feel sorry for the other volunteers that are more so in the afternoon shift is, like, mid to high 90s temperatures, while also being in the south. So, it's not just hot temperatures we're dealing with. It's hot, humid temperature environment. So imagine feeling hot and sticky. 'Tis a lovely thing. Yay. Oh, but one thing I do have to do is, like, go to the center thing to check in the day of, and grab, like, get my shirt, so that people know that I'm a volunteer. Hot and humid. Feel bad for people with curly hair. Yeah. But one thing that I did tell a few friends is I get to be a menace with some of the people I'm helping out with. How am I gonna be a menace? I get to meet new people, and then they have to deal with seeing me all around campus. Because I have a fun nickname with quite a few friends and some people. I'm called the Campus Cryptid by some people, because I just quite literally appear from nowhere for so many people, and then I also just disappear so easily. So, some of those freshmen might have to deal with me being like that. Like, they're on the shuttle to go to Walmart. Like, this actually happened. I got on the shuttle to go to Walmart. I bought the few things that I needed. I was waiting for the shuttle for Walmart again. And then one of my friends who started calling me the Chance It's Cryptid. They were getting off the shuttle with a different friend that we didn't know that, like, it was a case of, like, I knew both of them, and both of them knew me, but all three of us didn't realize that we knew each other kind of situation. So yeah. But it was kind of funny because I think that same day I ran into that person like on 2 other occasions, and it was just like, hi, I promise I'm not stalking you. So that third Walmart shuttle thing where I was getting on the shuttle and they were getting off of it, I was like, I can explain. Everywhere but nowhere. Yes. Like, listen, I'm someone that's just I wander around. I walk around a lot. I enjoy walking around a lot. Because it's also a case, too, of, like, sometimes I just have nothing to do, but I don't want to sit still. So you know what I can do? I can start walking around, and if I feel like studying somewhere or something, I can just stop, pull out my stuff, do a bit of the studying, then I can pick it up, walk somewhere else, and then make a different stop, and be like, now this is my study spot. And just rinse and repeat. Because it's also a case, too, of, like, sometimes in the morning, I would, follow a friend, and then I just throw my arm around their shoulder, and I'm just like, so where are we going this time, buddy? And they were like, where did you even come from? Like, how do you keep doing this? Like, here's a funnier thing, too, is, most of last semester, no one knew what my schedule was. But I knew quite a few of my friends' schedule. Like, I knew which class they were going to, and when they were coming out of it. So sometimes I would just appear out of nowhere, waiting on them, and they were just like, you waited for us? Like, how, like, why are you here? Like, why are you here? How do you know that we're in this class? And I'm just like, I don't know. I just saw you walk in, and I just kind of sat here. Because I don't have anyone else to talk to, really. And everybody else is in class, and I didn't really want to sit in the game room alone. I didn't want to sit in the game room alone, and I didn't want to be in my room, and the library is too loud, or I couldn't find a seat in the library to do any studying. So, yeah. But yeah. Nobody knew what my schedule was, mainly because all my classes were in the morning. So, by the time that I finished all of my classes, a few of my friends haven't even gone to their first class yet. Or they've gone to their first class, and their next class wasn't until like an hour later. So they were just kind of waiting around, and I'm just over here like, hi, how you doing? I'm already finished with my classes, so I can just walk with you guys. I can just walk with you guys and just exist and stuff like that. And wada woo. One time where I knew one of my friends was coming out of a class, so I put on a suit and sunglasses, waited outside with a toothpick in my mouth. And when he got out, I said, the hit was successful, and walked away. That is a vision. Oh. Actually, I'm not gonna say this as a bad thing. Just, Raya, you better get used to someone trying to jump scare you. Because I like scaring people, too. Teehee. But I said it in a Russian accent for the extra sprinkle. Ooh, the duets. Yeah, hope you don't mind getting scared. Because, there was a time that I was waiting for someone. Like, I was trying to scare that person. And they didn't leave the bathroom. for like 3 hours. So guess what? I waited outside that bathroom for 3 hours till they opened the door to come out. Because I'm assuming what they were doing was just staying in the bathroom, scrolling on their phone for 3 hours. And I just waited in position for 3 hours just to jump scare them. And then afterwards, I just walked away. Was it worth the 3 hours? I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But did I make that person paranoid that someone might be waiting outside the door for who knows how long? Maybe. Maybe I did. I even managed to scare one of my, like, a close friend who hardly / never gets scared. I managed to do it. And it wasn't even on purpose. I don't think. Maybe it was. I don't remember if I purposely tried to scare him or not. Whatever. I managed to scare him. He nearly punched me. But I held it like a trophy. I've also accidentally scared my dad, like, twice, too. One time, like, and here's the thing, I didn't even mean to scare him one of the times. You wanna know how I scared him? I was just sitting downstairs, eating dinner. Now you might wonder, how does that make anything scary of just sitting down eating dinner? Well, I may or may not have been eating dinner in the dining room with all the lights off. So yeah, I was eating dinner in complete darkness. So he came downstairs because I think he needed water or something, and slowly turned, stared at the dining table, and just saw me just quietly eating while I had the lights off. Yeah, I kind of do that sometimes too. Like, I don't like turning the lights on. I just like sitting in the dark. I am the darkness. I am the night. I am Batman. Try to jump scare me, but I always know who and what is around me. Oh, darling, if you want to scare me, take me onto a bridge. Oh? Raya lore? Raya scared of bridges? Raya, we should go hunting on the Goatman Bridge. Come on, Raya. Let's go to the Goatman Bridge. Let's go to the demonic goat bridge. Yeah, I'm scared of bridges. Oh, Raya. Is there a specific reason? Especially the ones that open in... Oh! I like that open in the middle. What do you mean open in the middle? Like, are you just driving across bridges that have a giant gaping hole in them? Like, yeah, I would understand why you're afraid of bridges if they just have, like, an unrepaired hole in the middle of them. But okay, no, like, okay, I understand what you mean by those bridges, yeah. And tall ones over water. Yeah. Just some past events. Oh. I'm sorry, Ryder. Yeah, I can understand it. Yeah, especially... Oof. Yeah, I can completely understand why. Yeah. It's not even a fear of heights or falling, it's specifically on tall bridges. Yeah, I can understand. Part of me wants to explain why I can understand, but at the same time I'm like, I don't want to give you any thoughts or imagining it kind of thing. Because I'm like, yeah, I can understand and I can imagine why it is. Especially if it's bridges over water. Well, lucky for you, Raya, I am not going to be one that ever seeks out to go bungee jumping. So, that activity will forever be closed off. Just being like, yeah, no, we're not, no bungee jumping. No bungee jumping, because most bungee jumping happens from bridges. So no. No. Same with skydiving. No. No. No, I don't want to skydive. I myself am afraid of heights. I don't like it. I'm thinking a lot of things anyway. Say what you like. No, no. Mm-mm. I'm not giving you another thing to think about. I'm not doing that, Raya. No. No. Nope, 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 nope. Nope-y-dee, nope, nope, nope. No. Because I'm also like, I'm not giving you a nightmare. I'm not going to be the reason for you to have a nightmare. Wah. Ooh, a tepid! It's a fire pig! Yay! I'm having thoughts anyway. I'm in another country. I can barely breathe from the heat, and I'm on a bed that I can't fit on. I'm having nightmares. Okay, and Raya, I am not putting more on your plate. I am not going to be like, yeah, like, I'm not going to make that paragraph have another sentence added where it's like, my darling, I'm having thoughts anyway of being in another country, barely breathing up from the heat, a bed that you can't fit in, and then on top of that being like, and now the thing that you have mentioned about the fears that is going to probably bring up some memories or create something that just makes me feel very uncomfortable afterwards. Like, no. No. Like, Raya, I may be a menace, but I'm not a sadist. I may be a bit sadistic, but that's only towards video games. And towards other people that I am facing up against in video games if I am the killer. Listen. Me, with Dead by Daylight, when I was doing that frequently, I was actively taunting and just being like, oh, where are you going? Why are you doing this? Get your butt over here. Where are you going? Just all of that stuff of just being like, hey, what do you think you're doing? Come back here. I need to stab you. Like, come here. You didn't think you were actually getting away, right? Like, oh, you really thought that? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not my fault that I have to kill you. It's just, you just happened to be there, and I had a knife. And I kind of felt a little stabby, so you know, I kind of just, you know, wanted to just have a little action, you know? You can't blame a guy for wanting a little bit of action with a knife, right? Now come over here. I know that where you are. Why you hiding in the locker? I really enjoyed doing stuff like that, because it was fun. I also enjoyed being a friendly killer, too. Of just... just doing whatever. Recently, part of me has kind of wanted to get back into Dead by Daylight, but just to be a jump scare Myers. I want to scare people. I like scaring people. I want giving them spooks. Worse, I would do them in games to scare you. Jesus Christ, Raya. My goodness. What? Actually, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send a thing, just being like, you know what? Actually, give me a second. Let me run into another brilliant, but I'm like, I'm a manifest / hope that you have a nightmare of this, Raya. I know that's probably a bit bad to say of like, I hope you have a nightmare about this, Raya. But you'll understand. When I would specifically do it in games that they were too young to play. Oh. Yeah, 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 that's completely understandable. I used to be so good at COD back in the good old days. But I don't ever remember ever playing COD. Like, I I've played it like once or twice, but I just couldn't really ever get into it. The thing that I was very interested in was COD Zombies. Like, I was very interested in that, and I still am. Especially for, like, one of the COD games where there is the, like, Steam workshop. Like, custom maps. So, yeah. Like, that's one thing I enjoy too, is, like, with some games, is if they have a Steam workshop, so that I can then just keep playing them over and over again. But at the same time, it's like, he stares at Viscera cleanup detail. Haven't finished all those workshop maps, but at the same time, I burnt myself out with that game because I played it nonstop, and I was trying to always do it in one stream. And some of those maps, like, probably would have taken, no joke, 12 hours or more. And I was just being like, I'm gonna try to get this done in one stream. And then it's like, I'm barely finished with this. I've barely, like, I've been doing this for 12 hours. And I'm still not done with it. I've barely finished half of this map. I don't feel good. Sit on a mountain or hill and snipe people. Dang. The other people just being like, where did I get sniped from? What the heck? There's clearly a hacker. Cheater. Cheater. Then they find you, and then all they hear is just a screech, like a death screech. And they just freeze. They freeze up. Was 516-meter headshot. Ooh. I need to get some sleep. Yeah, go get some sleep. Yeah. Because it's like 2 in the morning now. You need some sleep. Go get some sleep, Raya. Go eating time. They love you. Bye-bye, Raya. Get some sleep, get some rest. And I hope that you have a fun time in Spain. In Spain. What the heck? I stretch, I guess. Tell message when I wake up. Okay. Bye bye. Bye. So, I might actually just end for today because my back's feeling blech. I might continue hunting on my own now, so yeah. Plus, it's nearly 8